Soldier man, next to me, Sheldon Cottrell. Sheldon, welcome to this conversation. How are you feeling with this beautiful unit, the Desert Vipers?
I'm feeling pretty much confident. The guys are, as you can see, we're upbeat and we can't wait to get our campaign off and running.
Well, you know, the pressure of being the finalist of the previous edition, does that get into you the moment you step into the side like this?
A little bit, but I mean, with us being professionals, I mean, whatever pressure comes, we can maneuver it. And
Right.
I mean, as what or as Captain said, Monroe said yesterday in a meeting, like, forget what happened last year. This year is a new year, so let's get it back on track again.
You mentioned about being a professional that literally travels from one country to another, playing cricket, literally living out of a suitcase. How do you prepare yourself for a year like that?
I think there's no one way of preparing, to be honest, because there's a lot of stuff can happen. But I mean, as I said, once you're a professional, you gotta have that mindset to deal with whatever comes your way. And like living on my suitcase, I guess one of the things with that is when I'm at home, I live on my suitcase still. So yeah.
What is that one thing that definitely goes in your suitcase whenever you're traveling?
My speaker.
Oh, is it?
Yes, I got
Are
it.
those the speakers that are playing out there?
No, that's not mine. I got one like that, but definitely my speaker, because I'm a music person and I think I meditate through music. I focus more through music, so that's one of my things.
You know, we've seen so many cricketers, and everyone has their own ways of resetting themselves. Like you mentioned, you're a music person. What kind of music do you listen to?
I'm a music lover, so it's all genre of music, but mostly dancehall and reggae music.
Nice.
Yes.
Have you heard some Bollywood music?
I've heard a few. I've not to a few, to be honest, but I can't tell you any off the top of my head. But I've heard a few. I've danced to a few also.
That's incredible. Now, your background is very different from some of your other teammates' background, right? Coming in from a background where discipline was the most important thing.
Yeah,
right?
most definitely.
Does that help being an athlete? That discipline is a key factor across both the professions.
It does, to be honest, where you can take a lot of discipline especially from the army,
Right.
and put it into your cricket. Like patience, teach us to be patient, teach you how to deal with a lot of situation, think on your feet. So I think it's a wonderful trait to have with the background that I have.
Right.
To put it in my cricket, and I think that's one of the things that makes it works for me, to be honest, and it just teach me how to work well under pressure.
Now, every athlete has their own physical fitness methods. Some go to the gym, some do Zumba, right?
Yeah.
What does Sheldon Cottrell do?
I gym. Yeah, I gym. Not necessarily heavy weights. I like a body weight.
Right.
I like when people tell me that I look good.
You look there you go.
So that's
That's a
one
good
of
enough
the
motivation.
Yeah, that's a good enough motivation for me.
When you hit the pool and you pull in that shirt off, you have the six-pack abs to show off.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, a while back I was talking to Mohammad Amir, and he said that physical aspect is one, but the other aspect is mental fitness as well. And that is very different from the standard process of physical fitness, because physical fitness, you go to the gym, you swim, you play another sport, you will more or less stay fit.
Yeah.
Mentally, everyone has a different trigger and a different way to heal.
That's true.
What is your go-to method?
I think mental fitness comes with experience. To be honest, that's why whenever I'm talking to youngsters and whatever, I can tell them whatever I go through. So it just being mentally fit. It just teach you how to prepare for the worst. To be honest. And think on your feet, as I said before. But I think the army has taught me all the mental fitness that I need for 2 lifetimes, to be honest. so I mean, playing cricket, I know it's a different type of mental fitness, but as I said, there are a lot of traits I can take from being in the army and put it in my game, and I've did so. and I've
And
done
the
so.
game has changed a lot. It's evolved a lot from back in the days in the 70s and 80s when there used to be just 3 tours, and to reach Australia, to play in Australia, you need to probably sit in a ship, reach there in 6 weeks, and then stay there for 3
I've
months.
heard those stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, when you look at those stories and understand cricket from that perspective to what it has been today, you think that era was better or this is better, where you're literally hopping off on the planes?
Most definitely. Modern time is is much better because I mean I can see myself being on a ship 3 months. 3 months. I'll be seasick, to be honest. But I think kudos to those players though. I think they're really meant that's mental toughness for you.
There you go. Yeah.
I think they are mentally tough. But I think no, it's much more smoother, much more easier. You know what you're dealing with. You got your flight details on and off the flight. You know when who's coming to pick you up. I think it's much more smoother, especially with Desert Vipers now. They're quite organized.
See, we've been associated with the Vipers. This is the second season with them, and I can definitely tell you that they are one of the most organized sides ever.
Most definitely.
Absolutely, in amongst all these years that we've done. One interesting thing that we've seen with the Vipers is, and which is a very common sight on any cricket field, and that is plastic water bottles. 0 plastic bottles on the ground. What do you think of that?
I think it does a lot for the ecosystem. Even today we had a lesson from one of the guys about everything that no plastic, the sustainable. I think it does really good, and I think bringing that into cricket can be a wonderful thing. It's gonna be a wonderful thing, to be honest.
Definitely, and I can see that you're holding your sustainability bottle. And what does it read?
Most definitely.
It reads Soldier number 19. There you go. He needs to carry this and also remember that hits its bottle back to school days.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Sheldon, for your time. We're looking forward to fantastic performances from you and a lot more salutes.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.